Oh, hello, Internet, and welcome back. It's Horgihugh on the Type QQ channel, part 5. Always making sort of like an inch of progress. Kind of hoping we do a little bit more. Particularly in like the advancement of like, beating this game. I'm not really sure that 1cc is going to happen, although, riddle me this, I say. We have been showing trends of like, when it's good, it's good. When we're fully packed on firepower, the world is our oyster, and, we're just killing everything as soon as it shows up. And we're making sort of short work and of the entire level, boss included, that type of thing. Without, as long as we can be trusted not to make stupid mistakes. What do we want here? Not going with the shield as we have been. Have been noticing that there has been some cases where, we've been at full strength and not getting our weapon bonus at the end of the stage. So I'm thinking whether or not that's not necessarily weapon as in full strength of like upgrades, as it is like our 3 equipment slots not full. So more experimentation. We would hope that we can complete the first level without our shield being intact. But hey, let's just hope and pray. But as I was saying, we've been kind of finding this trend where when we're fully decked out, we're making strides. So even though we haven't necessarily brought the game beyond its like 4th level boss or 4th level like stage rather, I totally see it in the cards that if we were to get a little bit more familiar, stop being such a, scrub lord, and be a decent schmupper for a change. I definitely could see a 1cc happening, probably with equal odds to any other way of beating the game. And I mean to say, like, our power kind of does drop off once we're hit, once we're killed. It is almost sort of like hit the R button, we're resetting. The only way to beat this game is that how you're looking at it right now, just like shooting everything at everything and killing everything upon sight. So let's see if we can put things together, at least for our game completion, sort of thing. If we can't 1cc it, we can't 1cc it. I'm not so sure we were really going to dedicate ourselves, a million playthroughs until we got the job done. There's nothing really particularly on the docket until then. All right, there's our weapon bonus. So perhaps it is, 3 equipped, weapons there in those white boxes above. But we were also full strength, so, I guess don't rock the boat particularly. Just keep going, doing our thing. Just keep buying weapons and keep shooting things, keep dodging bullets, and I guess watch the points roll in. This stage still has its challenges, even though we're looking for, like, looking a couple stages in the future. We do want to make sure we have our, loop gauge well in advanced, full up well in advance, just so we can kind of loop through that wall that's just going to give us trouble until the end of time. In the meanwhile, let's make sure we pick up all the bonuses we can. Gems not appearing to give us points, just enemy kills, bonus points, that sort of thing. However, the gems do play an important job in securing the fact that we're always going to have our shield, always going to be able to have the resources to buy equipment when needed. and that's going to, give us those weapon bonuses at the end of the stage if we can keep damage to a bare minimum slight, or to a 0, really. And of course, there's the high score challenge as well on the Steam page of Horgihugh. Not a lot of action on it right now. However, there is a 1cc sitting on there already with some crazy good numbers. And I suppose it would be kind of dumb for me not to take a look at it. Like I just grazed at the score going, oh man, we're in for it. I think we kind of called it as well, There it is. And the trick with the bonus, huh? How about that? Yeah, I think it'd be foolish not to take a look and sort of just learn how that player was doing it. But there are some other scores on there as well. And I'm sure there's a lot more people doing what I'm doing. Oh man, second level boss here. Just gonna be eat our full strength. Just feed it to him. Like I was saying, there's probably even though there's a few scores posted, rest in peace. No weapon bonus. That's strange. We have to kind of figure out why that is. That's 10k points we're leaving on the table, for example, per se. And maybe that's what we need to do while looking at other playthroughs, is find out, if someone's getting their, 10k bonuses every stage, we got to figure out what we're doing wrong. It appears we're at full strength. We do have, 3 items up there, so what's the big idea? There is also the chance that it's... Well, we got 10k gems. So don't really need the shield unless we had taken previous damage on it, but I suppose it's better than nothing just to make sure we're completely healthy on that. And I was going to say, there's the chance that there's a sort of maybe a translation error or a little bit of confusion on weapon bonus at the end of a level. Bosses do have destructible components to them. Like the first boss has those hands that you can blow off. Perhaps there's something on the level 2 boss that we need to destroy that would give us the 10k bonuses because we destroyed its weapon, perhaps. It's hard to say where it has 2 forms, and you would figure you'd get it every time because you destroyed the first form. But perhaps now that we're more accustomed to level 2, that we need to figure out exactly how to, blow off an arm first, I guess. And see if that does the trick. Here we are. I mean, if there's been one section of the game that's really defined our challenges or our difficulty in this game, it's really been this area here. I mean, luckily, we are fully decked out. And the piercing, I think, is really exactly what we need. Despite the fact not everything is breakable, not everything's going to deflect our bullets. And I think that does it just enough. I would absolutely love that 1-up. But I'm also sort of absolutely okay. We're reaching the 3rd level boss, fully decked out, and looking to beat the first 3 levels without being touched. I mean, that's kind of awesome. If we can pull this together, like I've been saying, no reason to be greedy or do things, hastily. We can be methodical. This boss is not going to show us anything we haven't seen already. I suppose picking up some bonus points would put us in some bad positions here or there, but there's no reason to act foolish, There's this empty spot here that we can always find. It's always going to dip down in the middle of the stage where it can take a little bit of damage. Let's settle for that. Let's not be crazy. Because, of course, if we do this correctly, and we just have, we're going to stage 4 fully decked out. Like we said last video, if we are going to die in this stage here, we are now going to start the level up just the way we are right now. With the shield, with our full decked out everything. Heck yes, and this is kind of exactly what we wanted. And I think this is our highest score so far as well. I think it was 230,000 something. So, I mean, but despite the fact we're not getting our weapon bonuses for level 2 or 3. Oh, we found Howard's lab before it even showed up on the screen. All these volcanoes are making me really nervous. I mean, we haven't really seen the stage quite enough to see which ones actually start spitting out rocks. And for that matter, or where those, like, those sort of fire rings are at as well. Oh, well, there's one right there. Oh my god. Ooh, that's rough. And now it's the unpleasant job of trying to climb back up to where we once were, and when it comes to firepower and all that. Oh my god, here it is, the feast or famine of Horgihugh, where, you know, despite our best efforts of trying to loop that enemy dead so we can get its power up, it's... Oh man. Okay. Okay. Twin shot, we'll take it. I mean, we at least can get a lot done. Oh my god. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh my god. Get out of here. There it is. 270,200 points. We can quickly see on the Steam page right now, as it stands, that would put us in second place. However, like I said before, there are probably a lot of people playing it like I am. Where we have largely, like, I think the first or second week of July to post our scores, there's a lot of people who are playing and just not posting their scores. You know, they're really, like, they're probably eyeing, you know, their very best 1cc scores, trying to get as many balloons as possible, trying to get every level with a weapon bonus. So, you know, despite the fact that, like, as it stands right now, if the challenge was going to, like, end in 10 minutes, we would play second. I actually think we're probably a lot further down than it actually appears. But it's good to know, you know, we've reached some sort of threshold. Come on. Not necessarily important to grab all this stuff right now, considering, you know, our points are in the dump right now, and we've kind of changed gears now from the high score to, you know, let's just beat the game, I guess. Certainly helpful that we begin the stage as we ended the last. Pretty precarious that that we aren't able to kill all the rocks before we have to kind of jet out of there. This area is a bit tricky. Ah, not good, not good. Just like close spaces, a lot of guns just pointing at you. I mean, hey, this would be a great place to capture a lot of free points as well as a 1-up. Come on now. Hey, points, 1-up. The lab, get our shield, get our ray gun. Hey, we're not so bad. Not that bad off, at least. Oh my god, we really... I mean, when we have available power-ups, there we go. I was saying, we can't afford to miss them. Alright, here we go. Come the fuck on. What? Alright, I don't even know where we're supposed to be. Okay. Alright, well that wasn't so great. Hard to tell where the hitboxes are or hit detection is with this boss. That sort of is in the background, but not. You know, so I guess the best course of action is just to stay clear away. Provided we even see the boss again. That was very disappointing that we saw him and then sort of, you know, anemically stood there while he just kind of killed us three or four times. I mean, there isn't a whole lot to this stage that we can't do. You know, the fire rings are treacherous, volcanoes are treacherous, and there's that one little spot where it seems to be like a little cramped for comfort. If we can kind of make it through those, yeah, why not reach the boss, you know, fully equipped, got our buddy out. I mean, we might just have to like hide in the corner and figure out what we need to do to not get so annihilated from the go. But I suppose also this is... Oh, here we go. I was going to say, I suppose this is also why we need to be watching other videos. There we go. Just so we can see the bosses when, you know, maybe bullet patterns. It's just some strategy as we were just narrowly... Oh my fuck, dude. Give me a break. We're doing so damn well. Don't worry about the fire. I'll just crash into these blocks. And the shield. Man, we don't have a whole lot of this stage left, and we just sort of... I mean, we want this power-up real bad. We need a lot of power-ups real bad. Oh. We'll take it. We'll take it. We could use a few more, too. Perhaps this is where we can hide. Perhaps it's the purple parts. But then again, I don't really care. We're pretty good at just, like, shooting him in the head here. Give me a break. The power-ups just... I don't know. The way they're kind of shot into this area, or in this fight, in this screen, makes me seem like we're in the wrong area, but we are doing damage. Oh! Alright, well, it's dead. My god, not the prettiest fight ever, but hell yeah, we are moving on. But okay. Okay, clearly something's gone wrong here. Yeah. Okay. I cannot move with my keys here. And, I'm not suffering damage. So, I mean, certainly unfortunate. But, I suppose we only have one life left anyway, so I guess now is a good time for a little joyride as we kind of glitched out this stage and just gonna just sort of go by here. Oh, you know exactly these orange guys are just gonna pop by the whole length of this video. This is crazy. All right, and with a little bit of video editing magic, I'm back. I had to step away for just a quick moment, but I guess when coming back, not really, nothing to any pressing really, no pressing matters here. I mean, just getting completely annihilated and jumped on, but you know what? Doesn't faze me one bit. It just goes to show you gotta kill these like orange hoppers before they even before they become a problem, or else all like 8 of them are gonna just bother you the whole time. But kind of a cool little preview of what the stage would be if it wasn't absolutely glitched out. We probably wouldn't have saw it anyway, to be completely honest. You only had that one life, so. It does make me wonder though. There's no way to really time out the level, is there? I know with some shoot 'em ups, you have to beat a beat a certain boss or beat within an amount of time to get extra points. But if you survive, it'll go away all the same. Interesting boss here, but yeah, as I was saying, I'm not sure it really happens with this one. Sort of this sort of like techno golem thing. Oddly enough, that sort of mini boss thing that's firing in the circles there, still just hanging around. Look at that. Took that punch on right on the chin, still going. Yeah. Keyboard absolutely unresponsive. Could not be bothered. But oh well. Interesting to see the bug in its absolute glory. But yeah, I suppose without Control-Alt-Deleting, this would be the I guess the only button that works. Just pausing it and just kind of just tapping out. I mean, we could do it forever, I guess, right? We could just kind of see if the game just sort of melts my computer and we end the video that way. But I guess we do have to kind of get a game over somehow. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, do all that stuff, and we'll come back and play some more hopefully unglitchy Horgihugh in the future.